Oh, we here. We here. We here. We here. We here. And shout out to DJ Kuda. Um, make sure this brother gets well, y'all. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and support his channel. You know what I mean? Yeah. You already know what time it is, man. Like the alter ego has came out. Yes. Oni the motherfucking Capricorn. Yeah, I'm gonna let it be known, man. I'm gonna let it be known. I'm gonna let it be fucking known. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm on that type of time, nigga. I'm on that type of time. Come fuck with me. Oh man. This Arizona energy drink is giving me fucking life. Like no lie, man. No lie. Like, yeah. And hold up. Is anybody else live? Besides Kendra, and but we here though. We here. We here. Just waiting for the usual suspects. You know what I mean, to get here. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause shit. I don't know how these niggas do it. Peace, Ward. Peace, peace, peace. We here. We here, nigga. We here. So, I like to start off with my little angry Capricorn rants. So, let's get started. Uh, the fuck is going on with these pencil neck educated seahorses, man? like all I be hearing from these pencil neck geeks and these hood degenerates is this. Oh, like these educated lambs getting all the women. These Pookies and Ray Rays and Rose Scholars are getting all the women. Or we could both say, half of you niggas that on this space worried about getting some pizzle. You know what I mean? Y'all both are in the same fucking boat. Like, the fuck's you talking about? It's like every time I come on these YouTube streets, man, like it's always have to be the loudest wolf that want to show its fucking fangs, and then when you come to find out those fangs are dentures, it's like, bro, what the fuck happened? I thought you were a wolf, man. What happened? like took one bite and the top of your fang dentures like fell off your mouth. Like, the fuck is wrong with niggas, man? It's like, what in the fuck is wrong with these niggas, man? And it's like, and it's like, don't get me started on these so-called OGs. Like, man, listen, ain't nothing fucking worse than to hear these OGs talking about, well, back in my day. Like, first and foremost, they ain't OGs, my nigga. They're eternal guineas. Niggas that never pass or achieve no type of achievement in fucking life. But y'all niggas want to defend these goofy ass niggas that is still sitting on their mama's stoop, sipping a double cup of styrofoam full of lean and shit, like, and smoking weed, like, and talk about, oh, back in my day, I used to run this shit. Like, nigga, you was a fucking errand boy. Like, the fuck you talking about? It's like, don't, like, listen. I've seen too many G's and not enough loyal soldiers, man. And that's the fucked up part about that. You know what I mean? You got a lot of these niggas that want to talk about all this goofy ass shit. Like, why you not like, you got all this time and you like in your early 50s and talking about you used to be that nigga. And this is my face. I don't know how you used to be that nigga and you trying to hang around with the young boys, my nigga. Thinking that you young yourself. But sit your old ass down before you catch a hernia, nigga. Like the nerve of some of these old heads to call themselves OGs and knowing damn well they ain't no OGs just because they got a little age with them. Like, man, listen, if these OGs ain't encouraging you young and dumb fucks to stay out of these streets and stay out of trouble, you know what I mean? Like those were the OGs that I grew up around when I was young. You know what I mean? They always told me, stay out of fucking trouble. Until this fucking day. You know what I mean? To this fucking day. Like, I have OGs telling me to stay out of fucking trouble. And not get caught up with no dumb shit. Cause they know the time, they know the vibes, they've been there and done that. You know? Instead of these old heads trying to sun most of these young niggas, man, like each one and teach one, my nigga. There's a time and place where you can roast these niggas, but you know what? I take that back. Don't roast them. Cause a lot of these motherfuckers can't take the heat. That's a fact. Lot of these goofy ass, punk ass niggas can't take no goddamn heat. And I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you these Ralph Testavon Gen X niggas. Like, sit your punk ass down, nigga. Talking all that tough shit on here. Like, nigga, you soft. You soft, and half of these niggas that be yelling and screaming through their smartphones and their computers, man. Like, sit your ass down. Read a book. Live life. Be grateful that you're still breathing, my nigga. It's like the fuck is wrong. It's like the fuck is wrong with everybody on this space. Everybody losing their goddamn mind. Man, shit. It's like Wacky said when one chick post. It's like what Wacky said on his live stream last night. And shout out to Wacky TV, man. It's like, niggas be breaking their fucking necks whenever there's a topic going on, and then there's a fine avatar that just happened to pop up on the panel, and then everybody want to start going WrestleMania. Like, nah, I got first. Nah, I got first. Nah, I got first. It's like, y'all niggas sound desperate. And if you ask me, half of you niggas wouldn't even stand a chance in real life if you ever linked up with one of these women. They either gonna It's like, don't be fooled, my nigga. Don't be fooled. You see a lot of these women, man, and this is true. A lot of these women like to make you think they're harmless until you learn the hard way. You know what I'm saying? It, 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 it just it's just nerve wracking to me. You know what I'm saying? It's just nerve wracking. But I got that off my chest, man. Anywho's, who is Oni the Capricorn? Oni the Capricorn, or the old moniker he used to go by is Oni the Ghost. Uh, yeah, man. Oni the Capricorn is like he's like the extrovert, the polar opposite of my inner self, right? And let me tell you, son, when niggas start wilding the fuck out, man, like I just be looking at these niggas, and that's when he starts to come out and start giving the honest truth. Cause shit, man, I don't know the rest of these dumbfounded zodiacs. No, man, don't fuck with us earth signs. That's all we gonna say. That's all we're gonna say. That's all we're gonna say. And you better make sure. You do right. Cause the minute you fuck up, oh yeah, it's smoke in the city for your ass. But that's here and there. You know what I'm saying? That's here and there. But I know this is off topic, but and this show is a little bit eclectic, so I'm gonna be talking about a whole lot of shit. Uh besides sapiosexual shit. I leave that. I leave that to I leave it to the other guys. You know what I'm saying? That's not my cup of tea. That's really not my cup of tea, man. You know, I have my own style of mind fucking women. Let me stop. Let me stop before I actually have I have some women coming on this side. you know, but they're always welcome, man. They're always welcome. I don't bite. I just don't like the fuck shit. I don't really enjoy, the hot girls and their scissorhood. Come on, it's funny as shit. Come on, son. Like, watch. I'm gonna have t-shirts on deck, b. I'm gonna have t-shirts on deck saying I do not cater to hot girls and scissorhoods. Now I know they're gonna probably cancel my ass, and they're probably gonna have an interview with my black ass. And I'm gonna say to them, I'm like, well, what's the difference when y'all act the fuck up? You don't want nobody to get on y'all asses. You know what I mean? And then want to talk all this. Oh, we went through the same struggles like black folks. No, the fuck you didn't. like the fuck you talking about? You know what I mean? Have you reread the history books, motherfucker? Oh, y'all got buck broken. Oh, is that what y'all telling us? Yeah, all right. Fuck out of here, nigga. It's like these motherfuckers try to gaslight that shit, man. I'm like, oh, we went. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Your ancestors were slave masters too, that were doing the devil's bidding and shit. Fuck is you talking about? Talking about you went through the same problems like us, nigga. No, you did not. No, you did not. Did you got dogs attacked on you? Did you even got a fire hose shot at you? No, you did not. And not saying that I haven't either. But let's not play these stupid ass games You know what I mean? And listen, I got nothing against the other side. You know what I mean? But what I have a problem with is them trying to, you know, I'm gonna put it in this way. I have a problem with these goofy ass flamers that be doing the most. You know what I mean? Just like these niggas on these spaces, man, that be doing the fucking most whenever they see female. Yeah, it's like I can't stand motherfuckers that be doing the fucking most. You know what I mean? Just to let people know like who they are. It's like, bro, if you don't sit your ass down, bro. No one cares. Good for you. You know what I mean? It's like good for you. What the fuck does that supposed to mean to me? Great. So go out and be free. Live your truth. But it's like, I don't care. That's none of my business. What you do. You know what I mean? Damn sure ain't my motherfucking business. It's like I'm sick of this goofy shit. And then don't get me started on man, listen. Don't get me started on I don't even want to call him a doctor. You know what I mean? That title got that title got demoted. I ain't calling nobody no doctor. And then they turn around and be on some other shit. Like, man, the fuck out of here. It's like the fuck out of here with that stupid shit, man. And don't get me started. And also with these niggas that be complaining, but then don't come up with their own fucking solution. Like somebody supposed to hand out a solution to them. And it's like cool to say, man. Like even if you try to come down from the heavens and try to give wisdom to these niggas, man, they ain't gonna listen. They hard headed. It's hard headed. That's why I said earlier in Coolest panel, man. Like I'm a gamer from hell. Like y'all not gonna like the shit that I'm gonna say. You know, when niggas always want to cry wolf. Correction, want to cry river like they Justin Timberlake. Like, bro, shut up. Like if you knew better, do better. But don't be sitting here trying to complain about these women and you still stuck with these same women that you were complaining about with your dumb ass. Like, yeah, man, that's when Oni the Capricorn starts to come out, man. Like, it's like I be wanting to chill, but then when I hear some stupid shit coming out these niggas' mouths, I have to question them. It's like, so were you expecting some cutty after you let with your wallet? Cause that's what I'm hearing from most of you niggas that be complaining about why these women ain't giving you no time of day. But then y'all want to be on Bernard Rally's show talking about, oh, 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 he's a Rhodes Scholar. Oh, yeah. A Rhodes Scholar that's gonna give the girl of your dreams some Park 8 dick. see, whenever niggas try to use derogatory terms to brothers like us, man, like I use it right against I just use it. I use the word and I make something out of it. Like, oh, you want to call me Parquet? Oh, okay. So why you mad? 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 Like we shouldn't even matter to y'all. If y'all doing good for yourself, making more than making more than 6 figures in a year, like you should not have no problem with us hood niggas. I'm just saying. And like I said before, and everybody else said, You know there are hood niggas in these colleges and universities, as well as fucking corporate. But see, y'all, man, I listen. I can't stand uppity motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Cause like if you think about it, you know, cause trust me, I've been on both sides of the fence. You know what I mean? Dealing with uppity motherfuckers and dealing with and dealing with the ratchets, man. Like real shit. And it's like these mother these two groups are no different from one another. You know, doing all this mudslinging. Who got more money? Who got more money than the next person? Or who got many bitches than you you know what's his name? Tyreek or Tyrone. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a lot of these goofy mother. Mm, it's like why are you even on here? Why are you on this space? If you want some dating tips, man, go 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 talk to a dating coach. This is not the place. That's only the small portion of life, man. All right, and these niggas don't even know that they put in their own fucking foot in their fucking mouths, as well as cheddar bobbing themselves in the fucking foot on some Plexico Burris shit. Like, man, listen. But yeah, man, I ain't got time to. I ain't got time to be dealing with these seahorses, man. I ain't got the time. I got the time for these niggas, man. These niggas are crazy. These niggas need to get a therapist or something, man. Go to therapy. Ain't nothing wrong with going to fucking therapy. But these niggas wanna think sipping lean and doing popping pills and smoking weed is really the best way to cope with post traumatic stress. Like, nah, my nigga, it doesn't. Stop it. I've been around niggas who suffer post traumatic stress, man. And shout out to Sir. We here, man. We here in the dark side. Fuck them niggas. Yeah, yeah. With all this fuckery that's been going on, man, it's like I even like I said, I hate talking about this shit, but since I am a part, well, yeah, I am a part of the manosphere, but you know, I live far away from the manosphere town. I got a mansion behind the mountains, somewhere in Mount Caucasus. Somewhere in Mount Caucasus with, with with the head of Vad the Impaler on a stake. Yeah, man. It's like, man, fuck these niggas. All right, I'm back. I'm back. There's a little, you know, missing card, Cash App card, but it's been returned to its rightful owner, and we here. We here on the dark side. We chilling, man. We chilling. Brown man chilling on the sixth floor and the fifth floor. But yeah, man. Fuck is going on with this space, man? Like, if only niggas knew that we have power to do so much great for this space, but then you also have niggas that want to all that keep keep all that money to themselves and shit, man. And wanna it's like that's all. I got a side to that, man. Like you just gotta go Captain Picard on these niggas, man. Like but man, shit. Mark my words, man. Mark my words. Either for the better or for the worse, man. Wherever the pendulum swings on this side of this sector, man. Like shit. Be on your P's and Q's, man. Be on your P's and Q's. Cause like Huda said, man, they over here watching us. They're over here watching us. So stay true. Stay true, man. But fuck all that. Let's open up the panel, man. Let's open up the panel, cause I was missing in action uh due to going to this plantation. Don't worry. One day, man. One day when things are actually turning into my favor, man. I'm chucking the deuce, and I'm like, peace. Fuck y'all niggas. like I don't need y'all money, man. I got my own money. Y'all were just a stepping stone. No disrespect. But we here, man. We here. We are here, nigga. We are here. We are here. And today was actually a beautiful day. And whoever predicted this whole bonnet thing, I actually saw a couple of customers wore bonnets at my store. And in the back of my mind, I'm just shaking my head like, damn. Like, word. But you know what I mean? They don't care. In the immortal words of Ty City, they don't care, my nigga. They don't fucking care. They don't. And we shouldn't care either. If they don't care, hey, we shouldn't care either why they so dysfunctional. And then they wanna act out on here. Like it's like, man, I don't got time for that. Nobody does, man. We just trying to build. We trying to, you know what I mean? We trying to show. I mean, well, from what I remembered, you know, when I started coming onto this space, I mean, I was looking underneath the surface on some of these channels, and you know what I mean? Back then, it was all about like, building. Of course, also, I mean, there was a lot of tech as well as politics. you know. But then when I saw, well, I was in my own bubble, but I did catch a glimpse of where this space was turning, you know what I mean? And then this whole quote unquote gender war that was going on, you know, a couple of years ago. Like I was like, man, leave me the fuck out. Although, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, like I was actually in a dark place once upon a time in my life. And yeah, I could definitely, I'll be the one to admit that I got my first taste of red pill rage. You know what I'm saying? Then, I simmered down a bit, like, because at the end of the day, like, I had to say to myself, like, do I want to be mad forever? Yeah. What up, Sid? Oh, wait. I meant to call you Fluff. What's good, Fluffy? How you doing? Was really good. I'm just chopping it up. You know, I really got shit. I'm just being eclectic. trying to get my long wins in, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, to everybody who is just now tuning in. Yes, who is Oni the Capricorn? I should have just edited that, but you know what I mean? I was just so amped, like, you know what I mean? I'm just like, yeah, nigga, yeah. Now it's my turn to talk some shit. like, now it's my time to talk some shit, nigga. But yeah, man. And shout out to the Renaissance chick, man. Shout outs to her. She may hate me for saying this, but girl, you I don't care. I don't care if you denying it. I don't care if any woman denies this. If she says she ain't a man eater, oh yeah, she is. Believe her. Don't believe her. Don't believe it when she says that, oh, I'm not a man eater. Nigga. That's your ass, nigga. That is your motherfucking ass. Man. Man, oh man. But I would love to see some good happen to the manosphere, man. To the black manosphere. You know? I actually would love to see, you know, everybody flourish. Instead of being on this crybaby time, you know what I mean? Instead of like, instead of trying to gain knowledge and trying to whip on niggas. Like, man, get the fuck out of here with that nonsense, man. Like, if you can't share what you learned, man, like, it's like, don't bother. If you just go to use it just to whip on niggas, man. Like, that shit is so corny to me. Because it doesn't make you intellectual. It just makes you a fucking idiot. you know? A degree does not make you intellectual. Because what happened? That degree is going to collect dust, my nigga. So all that waving and bragging that you got a degree Your ass is still in debt. What part of that you don't fucking get? It's like, what is so great about waiving a degree and you still have to pay all those fucking college loans? That's why I'm so glad I didn't go to college, man. Like, school to me was really college. School was pretty much prepare me to take the test and then study afterwards after taking the test. You know what I mean? Man, listen. I only want to see growth on this side, man. Like instead of all this, petty squabbling that's been going on back and forth, man. Now I ain't saying, or I can't even make people like drop the hatchet, man. Put the hatchet down and let bygones be bygones. You know, the only thing I could give is, you know, my advice. If either you take it or leave it. You know what I mean? Either you take it or leave it, but that's solely up to these brothers on this space, man, to actually bury the hatchet and let bygones be bygones. You know what I'm saying? And it's like what Sir Obadiah was talking about, man. Like, you gotta not feed into these trolls bullshit, you know, because there is levels of trolling. You know what I mean? He's absolutely right. There is levels of trolling, and I have seen a lot, seen a lot of levels of trolling besides YouTube. What's good, Juan? What's good, man? We here. We here on the dark side, man. We here. You know what I mean? I just wanted to rant for a bit and go upside niggas' heads. That's all. Cause like there's not a lot of that on here, you know. Cause people so scared of saying, "Oh, you're man shaming us." Like, man, listen, I would not be saying all this shit about you niggas if you niggas would have learned. If you niggas would learn the value of shutting the fuck up. It's not that hard. It's not rocket science, my nigga. Like, learn to shut the fuck up. Why are you trying to? What? It's like whenever they come on, like, you know, platinums panels or any panels, man. They think they right at home until like they got a little traps waiting for them and shit. And then, their whole thought process went from being red pill to a certified blue pillar guppy. It's like, god damn, my nigga. It's like, bruh, what the fuck? It's like, what the fuck, man? But and it's like, you know what I think? I think most of these niggas were surrounded by bad role models. And then once they got to a certain age, it's like, well, nigga, like, if you do better, you do better. Instead of taking advice from niggas, from these old fossilite niggas. I'm not gonna say all, you know what I mean? But you know, they there. They there. You know, you do got some, you know, you got some, you know, Jurassic fuckboys. Yeah, I'm saying it. Jurassic fuckboys. You know, because once upon a time, you know, when they were young, you know, they've been led astray. So they do the same with, you know, Gen Xers and of course us millennials. It's like, bruh, why are you taking advice? Why are you taking advice from niggas? But you know what, man? Like you gotta live and learn. You know what I mean? You just gotta sit back and observe. You know how they how they calculate themselves and you know and what they're talking about. And some of them will start using like start using codes like you don't even understand. Like certain shit that you know that only you know only like it like their fellow Jurassic fuckboys and fuck girls that be doing this goofy ass shit. It's like I'm tired of it. Like what are you doing, bro? Like you had your chance. Like now it's our time. Like step aside, old timer. Like step aside, man, step aside. But it's like I said, man. You really can't tell nothing. You really can't tell shit to these niggas, man. You really can't. But on other news, life is good over here, man. Life is good. You know, the old saying goes, man, no news is good news. Or better yet, you know, it ain't nobody's business what kind of bad news you got. As long as you handling it. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. I'm get it's like I get sick and tired of all this dick and clit riding on this space, man. You know what I mean? And then want to bungee jump another content creator's talking points instead of developing your own lingo. It's like, man, that is so like if we gotta look at this space like hip hop, let's do that. You know, a lot of there's a lot of like a lot of content creators, you know, who could come up with their own content, their own talking points and lingo, and you got niggas that like to mimic other niggas, you know, and take their talking points and don't want to give them their fucking flowers. You know, I trust me, I can understand it, man. I definitely understand it, man. That is your intellectual property, you know, but also if you cherish what you create, man, just make sure you have a trademark. And then and make sure it's copywritten. You know, because all this other bullshit, man, like it's like that's when the space starts getting that's when the space begins to divide and clicks and shit, man. Like this whole entire fucking space starts developing cliques or classes, you know. And let me tell you, and let me tell you, educated brothers, something, man. There is nothing wrong of being street smart. Okay, don't be a fucking square. That's all we're trying to tell you, man. Don't be a square. You know what I mean? If you got cousins, you know what I mean? That if you got cousins that live in the hood, man, like hang out with them for the entire day. You know what I mean? And I bet you they're gonna put you on a whole lot of game of do's and don'ts. They're gonna put you a whole lot of game because it's majority of I want to say I'll say 99.9 of you educated fellas get suckered by these women. You know, and I ain't gonna say on this side ain't safe either. You know, you definitely got niggas that definitely got niggas that trick too. You know what I mean? Like, and don't get me started with with today's rap culture either, man. It's like they can't make up their minds on either being against tricking or be be uh be trick advocates. Advocates, correction. It's like, man, you can't be both, my nigga. You gotta pick one. You gotta pick which one you want to be. But you know what I'm saying? Like this shit, like I'm telling y'all, like y'all would do a lot better. You know what I mean? Y'all would do a whole lot fucking better. You know, instead of trying to bicker with us niggas that trying to put you on fucking game. You know what I mean? Instead of fucking instead of acting like a female, you're like, oh well, blah, 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 blah. And let's cut the shaming talk, man, about niggas wanting to be in relationships. Like I'm tired of that shit. I was like, just because you got finessed, you know what I mean, doesn't mean doesn't mean you should drag motherfuckers down with you because you still drunk off of that red pill rage, man. Like, let go, man. Let it go. Let it go. That should have been a red flag to most of you niggas that had to deal with that, man. But you know, of course, if you've been living under your mama's bubble or any form of bubble, like you really not ready for the outside world. If you can't handle criticism and above, you know what I mean? Like I've been there. I've been there. You know, and you know what I say? You know what? You're absolutely right. Thank you. That's it. That's it. But then, like, when it starts to become more than just criticism, but like trying to attack someone's character, you know, it ain't no longer criticism. Now we're character def- defaming someone. And you know what I mean? People need to be careful with that too, man. People need to be careful, you know? People need to be absolutely positively careful on who they trying to tackle on here, man. Because trust me, these content creators got money like that. Oh yeah, they can make your life a living shit. I ain't no like I ain't rocket science, nigga. And then, of course, don't let me get started on this whole culture either, man. Like, like, let me tell you, man. Like, listen, ain't nothing wrong with being sexy, but then it's like when you're trying to do the most just to get men's attention, ladies. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I probably would lose interest in you right afterwards. You know what I mean? Like, that's just me. I can't really speak for anybody else on this space, man. You know, but I know what I like. I know what kind of woman I like. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's here and there. You know what I mean? I'm not on here trying to look. I'm not on here trying to look for a woman. For what? For what? This is YouTube, not a dating site. But with all this speculation that's going on, man, chances are either they do it or they don't. It's probably going to happen. You know? 'Cause shit, man. There's a lot of choosing. There's a lot of choosing on this space. A lot of back chat. A lot of back chat flirting. Like, that ain't no lie, man. That ain't no lie. Ain't no motherfucking lie right there, man. Oh shit. Black man stopped by police in Japan caught live. The Black Experience Japan. Ah. Ah. Ah ha ha. Uh, yeah, like that's yeah. We just gonna leave that alone, man. We just gonna leave that alone. But yeah, man, you know, I've been getting I definitely gotta say I've been getting some good feedback, you know, on the uploads that I be posting, man. You know. But yeah, man, I'm really trying to be formal and more strategic, like whenever I like, you know, get on here, you know, talk some shit. You know what I mean? Rather it'll be games or martial arts, you know, the whole nine, like, you know what I'm saying? But man, listen, you know, you know what I mean? Like, whoever is watching this, man, like, I hope, and I do mean this very well. I hope, you know, y'all are taking not just me, but like any any guy any content creator on this space on in the Black manosphere, you know what I mean, that you heed our words. You know, we can't, you know what I mean? We all came from experience. We all came from different life backgrounds, but we all familiar with, these life scenarios, man. Like shit, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like a couple of years back, man, like I was in a dark place. I was in a very, very dark place, man. With all this yeah, like I was just in a dark space. I was in a dark place, with all this shit that was going on, you know what I mean? And then of course trying to please family members. That's shit. I don't even know why I even fucking bothered. You know what I mean? It's like, you gotta do what's right for you. Because just because they fucked up when they were in their prime, it's like, well, listen, I appreciate the word of wisdom, but I'm gonna have to learn from my mistakes one way or the other. You know what I mean? It is what it is. For real. It is what it is. You know what I mean? You can't be the main character on somebody else's life. You know? Just gotta support them, man. Rather you like their decision or not, gotta you gotta respect it. You know, at least they're not out and about. You know, running in these streets. If they really trying to like, you know what I mean? If they really trying to make something of themselves, man. Trying to trying to create something, legally, without looking over your shoulders, man. Because trust me, bro. Trust me. Like like I said, like there's a, you know, I hung around with wolves, and you know what I mean. I've seen shit. I've seen shit. You know what I mean. That was, I hate to say it, but it was normal to me. You know, seeing seeing fiends, what I mean, coming into coming into the trap. And I ain't talking about my crib, but what I mean. But just being surrounded in that element and knowing very well that, what I mean, you could get you you could get arrested even if you're not involved, like, what I mean? Cause man, listen, I don't know why people think that the streets is the best place to start at from. When what I'm saying, when these hood movies like Paid in Full, yeah, they were talking about like, what I mean, back then in the 80s, niggas were getting money. But also there was a moral to that fucking story in that movie. The streets don't love nobody. That's a fact. The streets don't fucking love nobody, man. You know, I had, you know, I had one of my close friends who is very cool, very very cool with a mutual friend, and what I mean, he was banging, and rest in peace. But You know what I mean? There's no guarantee. There's no guarantee when you're gonna see tomorrow. You know what I mean? When you bang, and when you live that life. And see, and this is why I'm very advocate on telling young niggas like being in a gang is dangerous, cause like you got niggas, you got set members that you're with that don't like your ass and thinking about taking you off this earth. It's like with all this, you know, quote unquote gang shit that's been promoted, man. Like, listen, man. Like, I don't believe in gangster rap. That's an oxymoron. Like Eddie Griffin said, I said it. It's an oxy fucking moron. Whoever, how can you be gangster and a rapper at the same time when you know damn well you are breaking the code of silence? Not only that, it's a contradictory to call yourself a rapper and at the same time a gangster, because you're going against the code of the streets is being silent. You know what I mean? Now, if you're just telling the base of your story, your life story, and everything is on paperwork, you know, and you trying to tell these youngin, man, like that gang life ain't something to take lightly or to be proud of. On some real shit. And going back to like, you know, to like my big homies, you know what I mean, who are older than me. You know, they used to bang. They used to bang heavy. You know, and they told me not to get, you know what I mean? And and that shit, and that goes to show, man, like, you know, there are people who've been there and done that don't want to see another individual become another statistic. You know, and like my big brother, you know, Bravo's Exodus would say, man, you know, live, rise, and evolve. You know what I mean? You know, that's the only that's those were the very words that he said to me, man. Yeah, yeah, man. Like most times you did had the smart ones and the dumb ones in the mix. Nah, that's not a lie. That's absolutely not a lie. But you know, if you were smart, like you knew to stay the fuck away from the streets. You know what I mean? Yeah, all that fast cash and shit, like, you know what I mean? It could make a nigga thirsty and be like, yeah, I want to be that nigga. But then they don't see behind the jewelry and the foreign cars and the broads is nothing but pain and betrayal. Nothing but pain and fucking betrayal in this bitch. You know what I mean? And I tell you know what I mean? And let's get this twisted. Let's not get this twisted. I'm I am no shape or form a gang member. or or an active gang member. I've been around them. You know what I mean? But they also, they also looked out for me too. See, that's why you gotta have those that been there and done that. So you get yourself out of that, you know, that situation. And you know what I mean? And one thing that I really detest so much, man, it's like why are these niggas so why are these niggas so eager to die? You know what I mean? Why are these Negroes so eager to die at a very fucking young age? It's beyond me, man. It's beyond me. It's like it's like, man, listen. It's fucked up. It's fucked up, man. And nobody should it's like I don't even I don't even want, you know what I'm saying? I don't even want the worst for somebody's kid to actually deal with, you know what I mean, the bullshit. Cause let me tell you, son, like Brentwood, once upon a time, was a very, very wild fucking place. When I was younger, you know what I mean? It was very wild. And then when I got when I got up into high school, man, it wasn't any better either. You know what I mean? It it like school and the most part was pretty much like the penitentiary to certain groups of individuals, you know, like for real, man, for real. Like man, I remember like this one time I'm leaving my other classes to go to the next class because it was like either fifth or sixth period, right? And you'll see the ambulance carrying somebody on a hearse from getting fucking shanked in between in between periods. Like, bruh, shit was man, shit was real back then, bro. Shit was pretty real. And then of course, you know, this is way before I started practicing martial arts, and I was also a victim of getting jumped. Right after coming home from BOCES. And I will not forget this day. I will not forget it. It was on a fucking Friday. You know what I mean? And you know, these cats were looking at me. So I'm looking at them like, what's the problem? So they come out their car and I'm like, what's the problem, bro? Now, mind you, like my classmates were right there. They saw everything. They could have just stepped in, told them like, nah, that's not, he's not down with that. You know what I mean? Nah. that didn't that didn't work so well, you know? And then the next day, man, word spread like wildfire. Like niggas wanted to know, like, yo, where these niggas at? Now, don't get me wrong, I did wanted some get back, but it was just like, do I really want to watch over my shoulders every fucking every fucking period? And then I bump into these niggas in the bathroom. You know, now I gotta fight for my fucking life. Like, it was just, you know what I mean? Was it worth it? And I say no, it ain't fucking worth it. Cause you know what I mean? Niggas who are in gangs, man, like half of these niggas couldn't even bust a grape in a food fight. So they'll hide behind a nigga who will bust that grape instead of putting in their own action. Instead of throwing them fades. But see, niggas don't want to fight. Niggas want to bang bang because they think that it's quicker that way. But little do they know, man, like what happens if they got their piece? Now you in now you in a 45-minute gunfight. Maybe less. You know what I mean? Maybe fucking less. But the fact that people are proud of being cowards, you know what I mean? It's beyond me, man. It's like, you know, you had a problem with somebody, you know, you didn't just kill them. Like you put them guns down and you put them hands up. And if one of y'all got your ass beat, the loser pay for the bid. You know what I mean? But see, it's just like it's like niggas don't know the value of what being a real man is. So they think, you know, they being out on these streets, you know, they th- they think the streets are the father figure, but then they forget the court system is also the mother figure too. You know, this like man, trust me, like it's just a blessing that my life didn't turn for the worse. Or you know what I mean? I would not be here. I would have not made it past 25 like most of these dudes, man. You know? Or better yet, I wouldn't I would not, you know, been any of my sister's early age, you know, and that'd have been it. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? I wish we could do better. You know what I mean? But in order to do better, man, like DS1 would say, man, heal before you build. Real shit. Like heal before you build, man. Cause why are you trying to build and still why are you trying to build and remain a broken motherfucker? That don't make no type of sense to me at all. No type of sense. You know? And this ain't the fucking brag either. You know what I mean? Like, but like I said, man, like I was fortunate enough to get a lot of game from both sides of the tracks. You You know what I mean? From a street perspective and from a sidewalk perspective. Like, listen, let me tell, I'll say this, man. Don't let nobody discourage you to say, oh well, you know what I mean, you're not from the hood and blah blah blah. Like, bro, listen, I would rather see sunshine. I would rather see some sunshine instead of being somewhere in a hard place underneath a hard rock. It's like fuck that, man. Like what is so great about struggling? But then at the same time, the beauty about it is that you don't forget that you don't compromise, you know, where you came from. You don't compromise the integrity, that's been what's the word that's been stitched to you, man. Because if you were young and you hanged around with you know the grown folks, you know what I mean, and yeah, like you know what I mean, that's how you develop an old soul. Shit. you know that's when you know, like, yeah, like these niggas are tripping. like like these niggas are absolutely tripping, man. And it's a damn shame too. It is an absolute damn shame, but it's like, what can you do when the rest of your people and your ethnicity have been ostracized, hoodwinked, whitewashed, and programmed to believe all this, believe all this goofy propaganda? You know what I mean? Just to keep you where you at. And and I said this before, those race hustlers ain't no fucking different either. You know, Eh, eh, as a matter of fact, I would not be surprised that there are race hustlers in this fucking space. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be fucking surprised. That want to promote tribalism. It's like, when the fuck has tribalism ever been good to the human race? Hmm? It's like, when has that shit ever been the greater good for the human race? It's like none of us came from Outworld or the Nether Realm or whatever. You know what I mean? We were all born underneath the same sky. But, you know, they wouldn't know because they too busy. They too busy. They too busy listening to what greater society tells them what they need and not need to do. And it's sickening. It makes me fucking sick to my stomach. That everybody wants to claim that they independent, but they relying on government assistance or any form of any form of assistance. Like prime example, man. Like I don't normally like to talk about, sad shit, but you know what I mean, just to, what I mean, get for y'all to get an understanding. Um, my mom had a stroke 6 months ago, and you know, it really made her. It really made like just to see, it just made her cry. That she had to go through this, losing her, what I mean, losing her job. And don't get it twisted, like she was making good money, like before this stroke happened, like this year, in the beginning of this year. Um, you know, but she's doing good though. She's doing good. But like, just to see her cry, and to see that the fact that, you know, her job terminated her. Well, I don't think her job would terminate her, but like, what I mean, it was like one of those temp jobs that, she could turn into a permanent employee, at this law firm that she was working at. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, man. Like my mom's been into tech support since the late 90s, my nigga. And the fact that, what I mean, where she's at, what I mean, like it's it hurts me to see her like that, because, like it even hurts me that she can't even, get out the words that she wants to say. It's like you have to help her out, you know? And shit, man. That shit hurts, B. That shit hurts, man. And it almost gave me a scare too, cause like shit, my nigga. Like I could have lost my mother this year. Then everything would have went to shit. You know. You know what I mean? Like everything would have went to shit. You know. But I'm glad that she's still breathing. So gotta thank the Most High up there. You know. Yeah, man. For real. But I'm happy. I'm happy, man. I'm happy I'm able to say I could look I could look back at, where I was at, and, just say like, man, I'm so happy I'm still here, man. Like I'm happy. I'm happy to actually made it to 32. You know what I mean? I'm happy that I made it to 32, bruh. I'm happy. And I'm not gonna let that I'm not gonna let nothing or nobody, you know, get in my way of, living. Yeah, man. I hate to go back into this, man, but who is Oni the Capricorn? Or should I say, who's Oni the Ghost? Yeah, yeah. Well, just know this, man. Oni the Ghost slash Oni the Capricorn does not like bullshit. It doesn't like when motherfuckers try to lie to kick it. You know what I mean? I've always told people, like, be yourself. If they don't like you for living out your truth, that just goes to show that these motherfuckers are insecure about themselves. Real talk, man. You know? If you a fucking nerd, man, and you love anime, like, don't let these motherfuckers try to tell you shit. Don't let these motherfuckers tell you shit about yourself because you know about yourself. You know what I mean? Like stop giving weak motherfuckers your power. Like you know they weak. So why are you gonna give them they fucking power when they act fucking power and shit? Just to, you know what I mean? Just to pick you apart, you know? And strike your nerves. You know? And it's like what does it matter to them anyway? If you watch anime or read manga, yeah, yeah, absolutely, Wanji. Yeah, they're trying to do that play along to get along. Like fuck that. I'm not a friendly nigga. like I don't want to get along with none of you fucking snakes. And I ain't saying, and I'm not saying the folks that I fuck with on here, man. But it's like they on this space, man. They on this space. So it's like fuck that shit. I ain't trying to get along with none of you motherfuckers. That hardly can't get along with your damn self or with others. Just because you into drama, that doesn't mean I'm into drama, motherfucker. It's like niggas are goofy as shit, goofy as shit. Like, well, why you in this group for? Well, we hate the same people. So y'all have that's the only thing y'all niggas have in common is because you hate the same people? Wow. That's very interesting. That's very fucking interesting. But you know what, man? Bless your soul. Cause shit, I ain't got time for that. You know what I mean? I ain't got time for that. While these niggas acting like hoes, trying to get they slide on to women that they know damn well they don't have a chance with. you know? But yeah, man. Fuck that play along, get along shit, man. Like to me that's a counterfeit that's a counterfeited brotherhood. And I don't need to be a part of that shit. I'm good I'm good being solo dolo. You know what I mean? If it ever came down to that, with all this, with all this dick measuring or who could piss the longest, like with all these non-cynical shit, man. It's like I hate to talk about it, but it's like again, it's like it happens so much on here. You know, it literally happens so fucking much on here. And it's ridiculous. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. And then, you know, you got these individuals that like to find any little flaw for whenever there's a woman that comes up to the comes comes into, you know, the panels and all that. It's like, bro, why are you so worried about his why are you so worried why are you so worried about her fucking flaws so much? I thought you didn't dealt with toxic women. You know what I mean? It's like it's like what Kuda said. Like when these niggas start talking and put their own foot in their own mouths and shit, you know, and then the women check these niggas, fucking whap and tap them upside their fucking heads. You know, virtually whap and tapping these niggas with a glass dick. Like literally whap and tapping these goofballs, man. I just be shaking my head like you do know, like, you know what? I don't even want to say y'all niggas. Like, it's like, oh, come on, my nigga. Like, it's like for once, bro. Like, for once. Can you stop trying to nitpick on the littlest things? Like the littlest flaws that these women have, bro. Like, you're not gonna, you're not gonna, you listen, you're not gonna find a perfect woman, okay? Like, you're not gonna find it. I'm sorry. You're not gonna find it. You're gonna have to learn to pick your poison, bro, or what you can tolerate and what you cannot tolerate. And if she ain't, you know what I mean? Like, if she ain't shit, there you go. But all these, oh man, it's like all these play along, get along games, man. Like, I ain't with that shit. I ain't with that shit at all. Like I'm not about that. I'm not about that play along, get along crap, man. Like when there actually no motherfuckers that are planning to get along organically. You know what I'm saying? Like who the fuck wants to deal with that stupid shit? like it's like I stay the fuck out the way, bruh. I stay out the way. Like my guy Juan would say, man, stay the fuck out the way. There's no need for you to catch a bullet and join the cause blindly without even knowing the scoop. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how niggas get doxxed, man. Too. If you're not careful, you know, doxing, and shout out to Sir, you know what I mean? Like he put me on to something, man, like that I didn't even know. He said doxing is pretty much hacking. I was like, you know what? I could not agree with you I could not agree. Like I could agree with you more, man. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to go back to the whole doxing thing, but you know what I mean, it has to be said again. You know, for the 60th time. You know what I mean? Like, if you niggas ain't gonna link up and box it up, then shut the fuck up. Like there is no need to get these content creators. There's no need to be in people's private life. You know what I'm saying? There's no need to do all of that, because you know what's gonna happen when you too busy filling up your karma with bad karma, my nigga. What do you think is gonna fucking happen? Table's gonna fucking turn on your ass. And then when you in somebody's home state, you know what I mean, and you just announced that, oh, I'm here. You know what you're gonna hear at your door? It's a fucking knock. And once you see who's behind that door, this is you niggas. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, he's here. Oh my god. Oh, he's gonna fuck me up. See, that's what you get for trying to talk all that thug language, dickhead. Like, run yourself, my nigga. Niggas don't play those games. You know what I mean? Niggas do not play those goofy ass games. So y'all need to stop that shit if you ain't about that shit. This shit, man. Shit. I wish one of you motherfuckers would try to pull some stunts on me, man. Like, shit. Listen. You know, I know what I'm capable of doing, but at the same time, it ain't even worth it. Because what's going to happen is I'm probably going to do some legal shit. You know? I don't give a fuck. You're like, oh, you pussy. I'm like, bro, listen. Would you rather somebody who's been training in martial arts in his early 20s unleash nothing but hellfire and fury on your ass, and then you probably then you went from aggressor to calling the police on a nigga, saying like, yeah, I like to report a battery charge, a physical assault charge. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, bro, you were the aggressor. You were trying to start shit with me, like, you know what I mean? And I definitely would say, you know what I mean? I definitely would look into, some of these states if they do have mutual combat laws. I don't even know if New York actually has them, but if they do, that would have been fucking great. That would be absolutely, positively fantastic. You know? But you got these niggas who can't even fucking fight. That's the sad part. That's the sad part, man. Like, at least nobody doesn't die. You know what I mean? At least there is somebody to ref. And then, like, once one of you individuals get knocked the fuck out, you know what I mean? Nobody ain't gonna be jump like punch you upside the head while you down, or kicking you while you fucking down. You know? Like, you know what I mean? Everybody got their fair ones in. Everybody cool. So there is really no need to resume this stalemate. You feel me? But man, listen. It's gonna take a fucking miracle for these niggas to actually wake the fuck up and see, you know, what they really became once they see themselves in the mirror. You know what I mean? Like literally see themselves what they really became. You know, because man, I think the term real nigga gets thrown around a lot. You know, it's like they try to. It's like they confuse street niggas as real niggas. And it's like, well, what do you call a working man that's trying to support his family? You know what I mean? Is he a fuck nigga? You know? It's like if these niggas that are out and about sipping lean, popping pills, and shooting every club up that they see, like, are they really real niggas? Or are they fuck niggas? You know what I mean? I mean, there's plenty of fuck niggas. There's plenty of fuck niggas on this in the streets. Do not get it twisted. That try to be something that they're not. Feel like I'm a broken record because I know I talked about this earlier, but it has to be said again, man. Yes, but you know what I'm saying? You live and you learn. You live and you learn, man. So, to be random, um, I have not watched. You know what? Let me not lie. Let me not cap. It would be nice if there were some very interesting like anime shows coming out. I'm sure. Actually, last month, Yas, uh, they had a anime series on the original Netflix series, Yasuke. Uh, you know, like I said, man, like you know what I mean. Like I really don't care about the reviews. Like as long as I like it, I really could care less. A lot of people are like, oh, it's Mecca with a bit of magic. Like it's not like, bro. Like, so let me ask you a question. Like, have you ha, what's a better way to put this? Like, it's like, you know, why? Like, is it a big deal? They're like, yes, it's a big deal because it's supposed to be all tradition. I was like, what does it matter? It's anime. I mean, we know. I mean, if you actually read, the history of Yasuke, you know what I mean? He didn't have a happy ending right after Nobunaga was killed, and and Hunoji. Hunnoji Temple when one of his attainers, Samanosuke Akechi, betrayed him because he used to make a mockery out of him whenever he ransacked these Buddhist temples that was in his way of conquest of unifying Japan. Now I ain't siding with Nobunaga saying that what he did was fucked up. What he did was not fucked up. It was. This nigga had his marksmen killed, women and children who are Buddhists. Hell, maybe decapitated their ass. You know? But it's just like, man, listen, it was something to it. It was something that I enjoyed watching. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, do you really want to be that dark and gloomy? and you know what I mean? You know, I actually liked it. So, you know what I mean? I could care less about, you know, these casual anime watchers say, man. You feel me? Oh man, yo. Oh shit, it's actually about to be 7 o'clock. Damn. Funny how times fly, man. When you just being eclectic as fucking going on a rant. You know? I do ramble. So I so please excuse me, you know. Please excuse my rambles. But you know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with rambles. You know what I mean? Getting shit off your chest, my nigga. You know, get your, you know what I mean? Here's another thing, man. Stop focus on these chicks too, man. Focus on you. Focus what you want to do. You know what I mean? Don't do it for the females. You look like an idiot. Do it for yourself. Better yet, don't try to play along to get along. Cause you make yourself look fucking stupid trying to play along and get along with certain shit that doesn't really that you just don't tolerate. You know what I mean? But hmm, yeah, man. Like there's a lot of things that I gotta, write down, and do. You know, I gotta stop like trying to write these mental notes in my head, man. I gotta put it all in on a piece of paper. What what subjects to talk about, because you know what I mean. I know these motherfuckers want me to talk about fucking sex and shit. Want to talk about you know how to get a dime to be obsessed with you. You know what I mean? Or how to be successful with women. They're like, the key secret is this: be yourself. You know what I mean? Be your fucking self and have some fucking value about yourself. I don't care if you learn the 10 values or the angry man standards. Learn them. Learn to have value. You know what I mean? Learn how to, you know, learn how to be social, man. Learn how to be social and how to communicate. It's not that hard. Shit. I'm 32 goddamn years old, man. I had all the time. I had all the time to learn how to interact with women. So, and this is come and this is coming from a guy who is very, very quiet. Can't forget shy too, you know. But you know what I mean? I grew up. You know what I mean? Learn to accept rejection. Cause you're not gonna please everybody, man. You're not gonna fucking please everybody. You know, just be grateful with the people that fucks with you. You know what I mean? On a on a high genuine note. You know, don't be like these whiny seahorses. Don't be like them. Lord no. Please don't be like them. Oh man, oh man. Man, I feel like I ran out of 10,000 words today, man. Like I feel like I ran out of felt like I used up all my words today. But yeah, man. I hope everybody's enjoying their afternoon. You're gonna probably catch me on these YouTube streets on these panels, man. So you know what I mean, make sure you like and subscribe, man. You know, make sure you like and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the other side. Alright? I mean, well, I could go long, cause it's like, you know what I mean? It's like y'all niggas ain't gonna be doing 10 hours, but it's like, man, listen. I wish I really I really wish I could do 10 hours if I didn't work this fucking job. But you know what I mean? I'm just I'm just getting my feet wet, you know? And hopefully do some, do some actual content. You know what I mean? Instead of like doing these off the dome live streams. Yeah, I mean, but my final thoughts to the brothers out there, uh, don't cater to these hot women in the scissorhood. I will repeat that again for the folks in the back. Do not cater to these hot girls and these broads from the scissorhood. Okay? They made their mind up a long time ago. They do not care. Like you shouldn't care. They if they wanna lead themselves to self destruction, man, let them. Let them. But you'll be a fool trying to be a fucking saint. definitely will be a fucking fool trying to be a saint and trying to save these bros that don't want to be saved. So that's all I gotta say, man. And catch me on Juan G's panel tonight, man. Oh yeah, we gonna act a fool like we normally do. But thanks for tuning in, man. And enjoy the rest of your evening, man. Y'all have a good night. Peace.